Boneworks never came to Quest. Not because Stress Level Zero didn't want it to, it's because it couldn't. And this year, that changes. But the reason it's taking so long isn't a scheduling problem, it's a physics problem. And once you understand what actually had to be rebuilt, patch 789 stops looking like an update, and starts looking like a second launch. Now, to understand why that is, we're gonna have to dig quite deep. So if you want to get the explained answer, make sure you stick around till the end of the video. First, it starts with what Boneworks actually runs on. You see, Bonelab and Boneworks both share the same interaction engine, Marrow. But you see, Bonelab and Boneworks didn't quite use the same version of Marrow. Marrow 1.2 is the current version that patch 6 is on. Bonelab has been on Marrow 1.2 since August 2024. During 2025, they had people working on getting Boneworks on the same version of Marrow that Bonelab was on, 1.2. As of right now in Boneworks 1.6, it's on a much older version of Marrow. Quite a while ago, Brandon stated on Twitter that Marrow 1.2 and Marrow 1 are going to migrate to Unity 6.3. For those of you who don't understand what that means, the current Unity version that Bonelab runs on is 2021.3.16 F1, and that's a pretty old version of Unity. It came out in 2021, which is just over 5 years ago. Unity 6.3 came out in 2025, and there's quite a big gap on the timeline between the two. So the rendering pipeline and the physics are threaded in a completely different way, which just makes it all that harder for SLZ to migrate Bonelab to Unity 6.3. To be honest, they probably could just drop patch 789 now and then migrate Boneworks to Quest, but I think they want to drop it all in one go. And on top of that, Marrow 2 isn't just the last update of Bonelab, it is basically the foundation of B-Side. Just like Brandon said in this Reddit post I showed a few videos back, Brandon basically says that SLZ has been working on pre-production for B-Side, and they've been making an extremely robust foundation built to last. Patch 789 isn't just a Quest port project, it's SLZ building the tech B-Side needs to exist at all. So why is patch 789 taking so long? Because it was never really a patch. It's Stress Level Zero rebuilding the physics engine their entire universe runs on. Boneworks, Bonelab, and whatever B-Side turns out to be. The wait is real, but so is what's on the other side of it.